Yo, what's good everybody? I started recording this video on October 1st, 2023, and this is the road to rank number 1, and today we are playing that good old classic Black Sheep Tekken 4. This game has 69 achievements, 495 points to unlock, but like always, recently at least, we had to break it down. So we got 22 main quest achievements, 11 side quest achievements, and 36 fetch quest achievements. And at this point in time of the video, we are rank 1,871 with 12 mastered games. But with all that being said, let's start the main quest achievements. All right, so we start off with the Jin Kazama story because it is the canon story. But the one thing is that majority of the game is like get to the end and beat Heihachi, and like we don't want to watch us beat a grown dude in his diaper like 14 times, well 22 times at least. So I picked Jin Kazama because it's the main canon story. So we start off going through the 8 combat battles, just putting down the cheese. You gotta cheese your way in these fighting games. Once you figure it out, you're good to go. If you need any help, go to speedrun.com and follow some of the people in that area. That is one of the best ways to help you, I think, help people keep track of where they are, what they can do, and how to optimize their gameplay, especially if you're doing achievements. Like there's some JRPGs that I'll get lost and I'm like, where am I supposed to go? I'll go to speedrun.com and see what they did to get there. I usually go glitchless route so that, you know, see the fastest thing I can do. So after all that, we ended up with 22 achievements, and we get to move on to the next spot. And the next part of the game is where the most of the different gameplay is at, and that is side quest achievements. Now, in side quest achievements, this part of the game was really irking me. Now, getting the first 10 survival mode was pretty easy. Once I figured out the cheese, and I mean, I turned Wisconsin up in this bad boys. I was a Green Bay Packers fan, all that stuff. I used Brian Fury for all 30. And trust me, I tried everybody out first before I went to Brian, even though Brian is my main. And after this Tekken and on, except for 7 because I start playing Bears. But I was sitting here, I was like, please, Kazuya, don't touch me. He was trying to hit me, but then I figured something out. He's gonna get up and kick, and I was like, oh man, you're done for. So I kept baiting out the kick, and then just hit him up and finish that bad boy out. One of the hardest achievements in here was that. And then we go into the gotta go fast, you know, gotta get our Sonic boots on. And then Paul Phoenix, that dude almost ruined this achievement. And I mean, we got 3 minutes and 49 seconds. You had to beat it in 3 minutes and 50 seconds. And I was like, dang it, Paul. But he came in, he redeemed himself, and we beat out the combat with the old good old fashioned Paul Phoenix punch. You know, we over here just getting it in. Combat, this is something I realized: when you're doing really well, this game will start spazzing out. Like it's trying to read your inputs as hard as it can. They will start moving and just start spazzing, and it's funny. That's why I know that I'm doing good, and I know that I'm gonna have to play a little bit more defensive because they want to kill me or defeat me in the battle. So after Lei went down, and Lei, then Lee came through. Brian did all the work with the cheese. Then he got beat out. Then Paul Phoenix came in, the good old fashioned anchor. You know, the 8 versus 8. That was easy. Now we have to put the game on ultra hard because now we gotta beat arcade mode. Now I did ultra hard right off the bat so I can get 2 achievements for 1. So if you beat it on ultra hard, you get the Arcade Enthusiast and the King of the Iron Fist. Now, as you can tell, I put my Timberland boots in Heihachi face because every time he threw a big attack, I was plus. He was negative, I was plus. I think I got that backwards. You know, whatever. So we're doing Tekken Force. Now, Tekken Force, I tried with Brian. It didn't go well. Like I got to the corridors and got beat. Then I was like, you know what? This is a different type of AI for this. So you know I need to break out. I need to break out the king himself, Lee Chalon, and I had to hit him with the laser edge kick. So we get through combat just laser. There's some other kicks in there, but majority, like 99.9% of the attacks were laser edge kicks. And it's the best move because they tend to don't block low. And if you get them nice and grouped up, as you can see right there, you can just get them with a big old AoE and keep them off their feet, and so that you can give yourself there. Now the problem with this, it doesn't do a crazy amount of damage, but it's the safer route in my book. So when they start blocking, do that front kick forward, hold forward. That flash kick will take them out of stun, and then you can go into your laser edge kick. Just block where you need to block, and just put the beat down on them. Sometimes you're gonna have to wait for them to get up, but you know, sometimes in your head, like, stay on the ground. So Kazuya here, he has ads, and I don't pay attention to any of them. You know, they over here, it's like one of those people talking about, like, you know, fighting games are hard. I'm like, I don't hear you. You just don't want to put the work in. So after we beat Kazuya, we're going into the last stage. We over here, we got the Heihachi Mishima dance squad. They're flipping in. They're doing their, you know, they're over here bringing it on. And pretty much, like I said, that's all I used. That was the only move I used. So I thought I was gonna lose here because I was like near the corner, and they kind of surround you really fast. But after we beat Heihachi, we ended up with 33 achievements out of 69. Easy work. And it's funny right here. You're gonna see this right here. It's gonna show you all the moves I used to defeat the people. Well, there's one silver whip right there, and it's laser edge kick, laser edge kick, laser edge kick, laser edge kick. That's all I used, and I got through it with no problem. Brian, I had way more problem. But with that, we're going into fetch quests. All right, now we're starting the fetch quest achievements. Now there are 36 of these bad boys, two for each character. So we're not gonna run through the whole gambit of me failing and failing and failing a million times. I can show you the Yoshimitsu, and you can see me fail at least twice and complete this bad boy. So you got to, there's 2 achievements. So one of the achievements is just completion. So it can take you 2 hours if it needs to be to complete it. And then you have the 30 seconds, beat it in, complete it in 30 seconds. So if you're gonna go for just the 30 seconds and get both achievements, I suggest that if you're over 30 seconds, just pause the game, hit cancel, and restart it that way. It's the fastest way to restart it, because if you don't, you're gonna have to go through this whole, like, this is how fast you did it. So like I said, the Mishimas are actually the easiest to do it, but it takes time. Slow your button pressing down, because like I messed up because I was spamming so hard and I wasn't paying attention to certain things, and certain moves don't work on spamming alone. So Yoshimitsu is my favorite one out of all of them, because you have to at least sidestep at the end and then throw out a command grab to get the combo off. But with that being said, we got it done, and let's check out the results. After all the combat, we ended up with 69 achievements out of 69 achievements, the full set completed, and you know what that means, bad boys and bad gals. And that means we mastered the game. We spent 3 days, 17 hours playing this bad boy, and we got 69 achievements out of it. We're moving up in the ranks, and where we at right now, we are at rank 1,810 with 13 master games, and I cannot do this without all the people. Now these folks here in the Good People Squad are not Patreons. They don't give me money. They're just people who support me in my dreams of becoming rank #1, and I want to say thank you. But if you want to support me and help your boy grow, please hit that like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hydrate, take care of yourself, have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.